Hello and welcome. Right, let's finish this grass off, shall we? Now, I believe we've already done that. Did I? I think I did. But it won't hurt because we can always turn around in the field and come straight back. I think I did. Yeah, there was just those two. I didn't leave anything in this one. Yeah, this is the one where I was glad I did this bit, that I took over from the worker, because it's a weird field. It's very narrow, and even this doesn't turn well in it with a worker. Yeah, they get stuck usually in that field. But I've got to say, all in all, I thought it might get stuck a bit. You know, the little fields are always troublesome, even more so, and there are lots and lots of trees around the edge, and this has got a lot of trees. So, right, let's get this party started. Ooh, yeah, well, not if we're going to do that. Let's do that, right? But you got to be careful, because that's the trouble. Your instinct is minus, right, okay, well, let's go all the way over there, and then we definitely won't get caught. But you do, because you've actually gone too far then. Yeah, because this, with it being having the steering axle, it does sort of correct a lot, but they're not perfect. Not like in the FS19, you could switch them off. It's got me into trouble sometimes, the actual steering axle. Not always helped. Sometimes it's like the worst thing you can have on. But let's get this done. Are we going to time lapse this? Yeah, because I don't want it to be just about getting this grass up. And the straw I'm going to leave for another session. We are going to like crack on, and we probably will. Do we grab that as well? We shall see. We might have a go. We might do one of the canola fields, the first one this set, and then do the other one. Go through a month, I would say, and then we'll do the other one the next session. I think we also got it. Yeah, we've got to like fertilize and lime these and all that type of stuff as well. So in fact, a sensible person would be using his team a little bit better, really, and we do really want the vent. It's all the guys as, I think it's the limer, isn't it? Ooh, very nice. That worked much better than I thought. I was going to have to joggle around. Yeah, so let's set him going in the first phase. By the time I've done that, we grab the other one with the fertilizer, then I would say this one will probably be finished in this. Right, let's have a look. Field 28. Field 28. We'll call it. Yeah, I don't care that it is the Braddock, because it's just going to obey the width is all. Let's grab the one of our other tractors. I think no, he's too light. Yeah, the chips. Yeah, you should do, because it is heavy, and of course it's right next to it. That also helps. It's also a terribly good steerer. It's just I'm worried about the yeah, it leaning a little. It shouldn't really, but we shall see when it's fully loaded whether we need to grab the plough or something as a ballast. At least I took out the the fertilizer this time. I'd forgotten. It's weird, habits. You've got to like get into good habits, really. And I'm not quite there yet. It's not mastered where you don't have to think about it anymore. I still have to think about it. That should be the last bit that we've got. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Very nearly. Very nearly. Right, so then we also want the 28 Braddock. Preload, activate. And we also want to start at the first point. We're going to grab that other one quickly. That's going to bump into this one. Of course, in the middle of the field where you can't actually click because of the number. I've still got 2 fields to actually end, you know. So this escapade can't carry on, really, because we're going to run out of fields anytime soon. So 27, what are we looking at? Did we do the bread? I think this was the field that was struggled, so what we'll do is we'll just send it like that. Oh, okay. Well, that surprises me. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got to do this all ourselves then. That's bizarre. I didn't realise the fen couldn't actually... It's not worker friendly or something? Something weird like that. Anyway, let's go back into that time lapse yet, so that we can get this finished. And we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. I'm not going to time lapse all of this. I'm going to finish this field off and we'll chat, and then we'll go through till August morning where we will have more actually sort of done for us. So yeah, we're going to have a bit more ready. So let's just finish this field. So I don't want it to be just one monstrous time lapse, but yeah, we are doing well. I thought what I'd do, we haven't got a farm supply production down the bottom end of the farm, so I thought we'll bale that next session when we go through. That's why I thought I'd not do both fields. I thought this is right near, all this end of the farm's right near to, but the other end it's more prone to baling. It's too far away really. You need to go and grab the bales and then grab the bales off the field because it's easier. Again, we may lease we might do it loose, yeah, if it's only the one fields, because it is going to be this time. When we do the sunflower fields, we may well lease, because there's going to be an absolute shed load of bales. I mean, there's going to be a lot from the canola, but it's not going to be like so many that it's going to like cripple us and we can't manage it loose, because it will be the TPS, and I don't need to be ripping down there 7 times, which I probably would be if I was doing the sunflower ones. You'd be up and down like a yo-yo because there's just so much straw from those sunflower. Yeah, I mean, this manages this really nicely. They're about 3 times the size of this. They are really stupendous. Yeah, not too badly on the straw on this really. It's interesting. It did the islands, it did the circles around that, but it's never once managed to do it. I prefer simple. I would have liked to have tried simple rather than circle. I've never found circle very good, ever. I usually go to the simple mode of circles. It does a beautiful circle around it, and that works, and then it clacks it as if like, because it does the circle, it forgets it on the lines, whereas normally simple just is simple, and it usually does it alright. It's not perfect, but certainly better than circles. I've always found it totally unreliable. Sorry, Courseplay, but I have. I still love Courseplay, but yeah, it has always been of the two methods. It sounds like it's gonna, like, oh, it's simple. It's not simple, but no, I've always found simple to be the better of the two. And again, it's not perfect. The whole system's not perfect, but it is very good. It's certainly a step in the right direction. If Courseplay designed AI, it'd work for the main. Whereas, yeah, well, I mean, looks to me like, well, the proof's in the pudding. I mean, I'm not being nasty, but I remember seeing Frithgar and a lot of the content creators who had early access of FS 22, and it was great hopes, and the AI was shown tearing off the map, and yeah, well, it didn't work out like that. And I always thought that the AI got worse. It actually was passable at the beginning, but it would only do certain things, and obviously you had to program the AI splines really well, which obviously you'd expect Giant to do, and they did. So on the map, it would really do well, but then of course you got the modders who, some of them didn't do the AI splines quite so good. Yeah, my aim was to grab the last one for the straw to manure mod. Yeah, that was my plan. Right, let's grab this. Beautiful. It is a really good, for saying how big this is, it is a very good steerer. It is the steering axle on the TARDIS is fantastic. I was thinking about this. It was because obviously I am a massive Doctor Who fan. I always have been. Grew up with it, to be honest. Yeah, with Tom Baker and before that Tony Pertwee. Is that right? I think it is. He was my favourite Doctor to begin with, because I literally grew up with Mr. Pertwee. I did. Right, let's shut that. Let's not like lose all sense of direction and It's weird, it doesn't sound right as I'm saying it. It is. Was a Gummidge, yeah, which he became famous for later, really. But I grew up with him as the Doctor. Hartley was just before that, but I never saw him, only in sort of a couple of specials where like the Doctors were joining together their forces and ones like that, and a few special things where again he was mentioned. But I grew up with Tom Baker. I thought of him to begin with as an usurper who'd taken over from my favourite Doctor, but I've got to be honest, in time he actually grew to be my favourite Doctor. Thought he was really zany, and I think that's what I didn't like to begin with. He was everything the other, the other Doctor before him hadn't have been. I'm not saying his name because it doesn't sound right, even though I think it is, but it's, yeah. I would imagine that's nearly Fields. Again, it was to, oh my life, no, it's well, yeah, we need to grab some of those bales in. Right, so then, going to go through till tomorrow morning, and yeah, the grass is fully grown, which has surprised me really, because obviously when you use the animal grazing mod, they chew on the grass, and it has been doing it where, but I wonder if this is linked a little to the capacity on this. I do. I'm a little bit. Yes. Obviously, when you start tinkering with things, you don't realise the balance that these things have got. But the TMR now outstretches that, and the health is on the rise. It was at 4%, now it's 24%. Productivity is good. That's both on orange. But there is no room for anything else. I'm just unsure. It's like, what is fodder then? It doesn't matter if you do TMR, as long as that effect it doesn't disappear, we should be fine. And I think 111 tons is going to be enough. It wouldn't be, I can tell already. Yeah, I mean, again, the reproduction, I don't know whether they'll reproduce tonight or like sometime tomorrow, because they should really do it now. But with this, them being a bit poorly, now that we did, no, let's not. The one thing I want to do is we need to grab the biggie, and I think we'll choose, we'll give him, but yeah, we'll use the new 246 horsepower. We shall, which is, no, he's there, he is there, and then we'll stick that back where it was before, which was just in here, and it did manage quite well actually. Let's drop that. We'll see, we'll grab that. It's not going to fill it obviously, but all of the we need to get the canola because its selling date is November. Now I realise got plenty of time. We have actually, it's true, and also, mind you, I think we could put the TMR in another, because there's an awful lot of TMR in there. Let's just top it up for now. I want to give it every chance because we're going through till tomorrow. Oh my life, it was hardly worth doing it, was it? I think we're going to have to put some of that. Right, so then let's remind myself of what is in the sales. I do remember, and we're releasing that. We know we're releasing that. We need it in the morning, so we're really not bothered. We're now selling everything though. We are selling the silage additive, so that also is going to have an impact. Our income should go up because it's another stream that we've now turned on. So yeah, we used to earn about 50,000 on top of the generator. It's like we've almost got 3 generators or 3 income streams now instead of just the one. Yeah, we knew about the leasing costs. Yeah, so not bad. And what is on the sales? I see not the little 23 cubic meter one. I think we're alright. Yeah, we're doing alright really. It's a nice one though, it is. So let's go out there and we're going to do this next session. Or do we do the animals? Brilliant. And we now have 148 cows. which is really quite amazing. It is. We have 20 tons of milk now, 39 tons of slurry. So that is looking a little bit better. It is. Yeah, it's a. It wasn't just the capacity that I am. In my defence, I would be the first to blame myself if it was totally my fault. But it was, the grass was overtaken. I've never seen that happen before, where the grass gets more and more rather than less and less. Yeah, we're going to need to put that in the in somewhere, even if it's taken back. I went a bit mad really. I don't know what. Oh, yeah, I thought it's weird. You sort of yeah, it is right. Should probably. I do love the fact that you can watch the straw. Oh, wow, yeah, we have got far more manure than we had before, which you'd expect from that amount of cows. So our businesses are growing, and obviously even the fertiliser business, even though it's not got a major impact, it really, we still are going to be doing that. So next session, let's get this done. Let's get this done for future me. How about the water for the cows? If it's like 80 tons or something silly like that, I'm not going to worry about it. You can't, doesn't show you, does it? Oh, that's my fault. The water's gone away because there's an option in the, when you're editing maps, to go automatic water, and it said false. Well, I said true. So we no longer need to worry about water. We're paying for it in upkeep instead. So I thought I thought why not? If you're going to edit, like let's make it worthwhile editing. It's a bit, yeah, that's it. But we don't have too much of it, I think, because I don't think we're using an awful lot, and then you can't use this for the slurry. So yeah, let's have a look. I know, I'm sure we're alright. Right, let's go grab the slurry. So I feel the need of like lights. I don't really think I should do in August really, but yeah, it feels a bit dingy. I think sometimes it's me, it seems to record better than oh, now that they might be sort of in my way. I think I can pull to the right. I thought I was being clever putting them here, but I wasn't thinking of the slurry run. When I don't mean how it sounded. It sounded like yeah, you're not really. I've just started putting them in a line so I could still go around them with everything I needed to sort of come out with, but I wasn't really thinking of this. I should be able to maybe get around that. Right, while that's filling, I think we should shift this a little bit further and make it not hard for ourselves really. I've got to be honest, I am quite pleased with this. I would buy this. Farmer Andy's is still, I think, a little better, but for Giants it's not a bad effort. I mean, because yeah, the Fendt GT, and I do mean the Fendt GT this time, that it's got quite a few tricks up its sleeves. It has. It's a really cracking thing by Farmer Andy. And, don't use it as often as I should, but I don't want it to. I used to, in FS19, the Fendt GT was one of my staples. It was like, I've got to have the Fendt GT. You know, like toward the end when I really got to know how good it was, I had it on every Let's Play. It's probably one of my first. Oh, I'm gonna hit that. It's probably one of my first choices. Because it was so good at fertiliser and liming with its additional platform. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm still doing it. I don't know why. I seem to be going in a little. Yeah, you often do have to go out. Oh, okay, well, that really shouldn't be hitting anything there. What am I hitting? Yeah, you've sort of got to come out further than you think to actually start it turning. I need to go straight though, here. And I can't. It's all about your approach angle in the beginning. If you get it right, because trouble is with all kinds of steerers like this, it sort of steers from like a midpoint, and it wanders from that midpoint, so you've got to get it right, and I'm doing it again, it's going in. Wow, it's amazing. I've never had this problem before. I've always got it right the first time. I think it's because I didn't come out far enough. Because you've got to get your angle. That's it. You see, you've got the mark's got to be there, and they've got to start turning as you go through the gate. You just a little, so you're angling away from the. Which, if that thing was there, obviously it would have been an impossibility. In the other side, because it's a little bit tight on that side. So up to 40 odd tons of slurry. Yeah, I mean, when I put the 2000, this is hard economy, I never for 1 minute thought we'd reach anywhere near 2000, but I just thought, well, if you can do it, yeah, do it. But no, I suppose really no, because I have got that mod. I don't know why the mod's not working. It's supposed to naturally raise your limit to 2000. It obviously can't be programmed like and be meeting all of the updates that Giants do for modders now that they never used to do, but now they need to keep up in the mod desk and making changes, which was something they never used to have to do in FS19. Right, so then while that's filling, let's borrow the Massey again, which is looking decidedly mucky. But I always think when they look this mucky, it proves they've done a lot of work. So, I mean, when they start to, the winders, which they're beginning to get a bit mucky, that's when really I have got to, like, get that hose out that we've bought, especially it's on all of our tractors, wink wink, that little bottle that you can't see. Yeah, it'll be underneath somewhere. Right, so then, yeah, I'd imagine we're probably not far off filling this now. I'm not sure this time whether we were, because obviously they were poorly as well, so that may have knocked how much we get out of this, or maybe not. Maybe, oh my life, okay, very close to filling it. Let's pull that out then and put that in. And our silage additive is, yeah, it's quite nice to do that, because actually our main business with this is the silage additive. The fertilizer bit is really not that, not much, and that's what I thought. I'd like to do this. I've always wanted to. I didn't feel confident with the Cavalier Roy's, with it being a lead, because it's quite a complex mod. It's got quite a lot of sort of tricks, arrows in its bow, in its quiver. And I didn't quite, but when I did it on combined counters last time, well, it's still being posted, but I finished it quite a while back. Yeah, about a week. You said, yeah, it's not that long. About a week ago. So yeah, it's I'd sort of used it a lot more, because there's quite a lot going on under the hood. It's not all terribly straightforward, but it is all good. So. Fantastic, excellent. Yeah, so yeah, I'm surprised you still don't see. Mind you, no, you don't see water, do you? If it's on automatic, it just is done. So that's quite amazing. So let's see our. Yeah, they're full. Milk we need to grab. Slurry's gone, and the chickens. Yeah, they're well happy. They are. Let's grab that. Let's use one of the other tractors. And grab the yeah, actually, yeah, no, let's grab one of the others. The John Deere, it's not had a, well, other than, no, he has really, no, yeah, true, but not this session, but yes, we might use the 44 tonner rather than, yeah, just leave the biggie on. Trouble is, no, we can use the, oh, it's got manure in it though. It's had manure in it, so no, it's not. How much hard is it to just empty that back into somewhere? And it is true though, I do really miss a multi-fruit silo. They're nearly always just grain. I've got to be honest, even for the things that they've got, you've not got like storage naturally for hay or things like that. It's almost like the farm you've got to bale. It seems to be the way it's set up. Well, I didn't use that beautiful the roller by BT Bueller, but it is what it is. Yeah, we could have rolled 2 fields as well, but it was all depends on your session. If you're trying to pull off way too much, which I usually am, but sometimes it gets forgotten. Sometimes I remember it, but it's not. Yeah, for the bonus again, it's not one of them end of the world like forgetting to weed or something. Now that has serious consequences, and I have forgotten that as well. It's not all. It's yeah, I have. It's not that I've never forgotten that either, because I have. Yeah, brilliant. 106 leaves. I think we can leave that till tomorrow. So that's the animals totally done. And what have we got to harvest this morning? I think it'll be the poppies. Let's have a look. I think there was the chickpeas as well. Yeah, it is. Oh, and they're coming on as well, those. So that is quite amazing. Right, so we'll grab the baler as well next session, get that underway, and we'll get these two, get that header carried by that butte, drop it over the hedge on into 65, get the poppies done. I'm interested to see the yield, because obviously it's, yeah, there's a lot of people, it's an unknown quantity, and then of course the chickpeas also, which I'm also interested to see what yield we're going to get. So but that is where I'm going to leave this session. Another good session. We'd certainly are motoring, yeah, through the months, and that it is really amazing the way that I think we've done. So yeah, so all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.